All right, guys. So we are on bottle 8. Hope everybody's doing all right and staying with us here. Really hope to get you some variety, some things that maybe you haven't tried. And tonight is definitely one of those bottles. I don't think a lot of you have probably come across it, or if you do, you might not know what it is. So there's going to be a lot tonight. I think this is super complex, ton of layers. Um, I'll go into the things after I reveal it because there's just a lot of information to share. This is going to be one of those bottles I definitely think you should do some research on your own, especially if it's something that interests you. So, this bottle is not age stated. It is going to come in about 115.4 proof. And this bottle, if I can say the name right, Bacta. Unbelievable bottle, cool bottle design. This one is their inspired by 1928 Roaring Twenties. It is a straight rye whiskey, has Calvados and Armagnac, and the way I understand it is it's all blended. So this is not whiskey aged in Armagnac like sometimes you might see. This is actually a blend of 60% rye whiskey, Calvados, which is a kind of French brandy made from apples or pears, 30% Calvados, and then, if like I said, do some research because how I understand this is Armagnac 10%, and it has Armagnac from 1962, 1982, 1989, and 1991, all barrel finished, blended in. So super unique. I hope I'm accurate on some of this stuff. This was the research I was able to find. On the nose, I get a ton of citrus, almost like a candied orange. I'm picking up a sweetness that, for my mind, it kind of triggered lifesavers. Dark fruit, vanilla, and a little bit of strawberry. The nose is just, I think every time you smell it, you're going to get something different. And I think a lot of those words might trigger more. And I think that's just the Calvados, Armagnac, rye, all kind of blended spices and things together. And it is, the way I understand Armagnac, it's made from 10 different varieties of white grapes. It is France's oldest spirit. And so I get a little of the grapes on there, because maybe some dark fruit raisins, but it's pretty cool kind of history and story with this bottle. I do think this is a pick. It says Isla of Love, and so I think this is a unique one for this. The 1928 release isn't always going to be this blend, is how I understand it. But they claim to have spirits that go back as far as 1868 that they blend little bits of into certain lines that they have. On the palate, I do get a little of the bitter oak, ton of vanilla and apples. I get a lot of tannin. It like dries out my tongue quite a bit, and the finish I feel like just keeps going in waves, and really enjoyed it. Probably never a bottle I would pick up. This one was around $100. I think the normal releases are 80, and this was a little bit of a special release, so it was a little higher. But you can find it anywhere. They do a ton of different varieties, different Armagnacs. Cool story, definitely somebody I'd look up. Bacta, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I'm trying to get you some variety in this, and this for me was definitely some variety, first time I've ever had it. So hope you enjoy it. Cheers.